Hey, I'm Omar with Patterson Autos. Welcome back to the channel. People tell me all the time, Omar, why do you still wear tight pants? Don't you know that's unfashionable? Yeah, but they'll be back. They'll be cool again. You watch. And they're aerodynamic. You know what else is cool and aerodynamic? Today's car, the 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 6. The Ioniq 6 won World Car of the Year in 2023, and it's currently set to be a finalist as a 2024 model year. Let's get right into it. Starting with the exterior, very clean design, great job Hyundai. I'm gonna say it, this looks like an ode to Porsche. The color is actually also resemblant of Nardo Gray. This is actually called transmission blue, but this slanted hatch, this double spoiler situation, and this continuous line, again, Porsche vibes, I appreciate it. You've got brake lights, which will turn on your rear spoiler here, and this pixel motif that you're gonna find everywhere on the spoiler, in your rear lights, in your front lights, in the mirrors, inside the door handles. I mean, it's a little Easter egg that you're gonna find everywhere, including this little button to open the hatch, which is power operated. Very cool. This car has a long wheelbase at 116 inches, and if you wanna make sure that it fits in your garage, it's 191 inches long and 74 inches wide. By the way, while we're here, before we get inside, 6 pixels, and these are active grille shutters, so they'll stay closed like this to get you better aerodynamics, or if the car needs cooling, then they'll open up to let air in. Before we get into the interior, 2 quick things about the key. 1, it's a Hyundai logo, that's pretty neat. But 2, more importantly, it's proximity based, so all you do is approach the car and these aerodynamic handles will pop out so you can open them. After you, Your Majesty. Poof. It's so spacious back here. Super clean design, like I've said. Fold down center armrest, makes things more comfortable. This is a 60-40 split back seat, which you could drop either section for a pass-through to your trunk. The floor is perfectly flat. You don't have that center hump like you would in other cars, so you can store a lot more stuff back here. You've got seat back pockets, AC vents for the rear, and 2 USB-C ports so your passengers can charge their phones. From the driver's seat, car feels awesome. It's spacious, the seat is nice and supportive, the steering wheel is sporty, the pedals are aluminum, and little Easter egg, you've got a plus on the accelerator, a minus on the brake. Not that you're going to be looking at your pedals, but it's cool to know that that's there. Like with all the other Hyundai models, you're going to see this continuous double display dash panel. Really cleans things up. And I already mentioned, this steering wheel is really nice and comfortable. It's sporty. I mean, I've felt the need to upgrade a steering wheel in other cars. This is a car where it feels like it's fun out of the box. And the retro futuristic vibes just continue. So you've actually got a good combination of touch surfaces and buttons for your climate controls and whatnot. Your transmission is mounted right on the dash column, like my grandpa's car. 4 pixels on the steering wheel, Bluetooth and audio controls, radar cruise controls right at your thumbs, and paddle shifters behind the steering wheel will not adjust a gear, they will adjust the level of your regenerative braking. And if you max that out, you'll actually engage iPedal, which allows for single pedal driving. Behind that, you've got a fully digital dash, so you've got your speed, your power usage, many other things that can show up, like when you signal, it actually shows you everything going on in your blind spot. Moving on to the right, you've got your infotainment screen, which is still a touch screen, and there's all sorts of stuff that you can access in here. The car has interior lighting, which you can customize to fit your mood. You can match it to your music, acceleration. I mean, there's options here that I would have never thought about. Just below that, you've got a combination of touch surfaces for your climate controls and actual buttons. I'm not typically a fan of touch controls for climate, but at the least, they do have a designated spot down here. They're not hidden in a menu. Right below your climate controls, you've got a wireless charger or charge indicator here, more pixels, a USB cable for anything that doesn't have wireless charging, I guess, 2 cup holders, and all of your window controls, your locks, your auto hold are going to be right here in the center. So it really cleans up the door. Behind that, another little storage cubby. You could throw your key in there if you wanted to, and a bit more storage under the armrest with 2 more USB-C charging ports. And below the center armrest, you've got a ton of storage. You can get creative, but you could fit a couple of pairs of shoes down here. You've got a 12-volt accessory outlet, and I forgot to mention, in the rear, you actually have a 120-volt standard AC power outlet, so you could charge anything else. I gotta tell you, between all of this space, that 120-volt power outlet in the back, and the Bose audio, I think I could live in this car. Like, no wonder that it won Car of the Year last year. No wonder that it's still in the running for this year. Getting into engine and mechanical, this is an electric car, so there is no engine. There's a single rear wheel mounted electric motor, and up front you've got access to your fluids, battery, your fuse box, and a little bit of frunk storage. It's not huge, but you could keep your charger and other emergency bits in here. Your charging port is power operated. Just press those 6 pixels on the rear. You've got a closing button right here. And by the way, this does accept fast charging, which will get you from 10 to 80% in under 18 minutes. That's like 2 of our videos. And that's the 2024 Hyundai Ioniq 6. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like. If you want to see something about my pants, put it in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you to Tustin Hyundai for letting us play with this car, and thank you for watching. Can't wait to see you on the next one.